saying, real messed up. For all of your talent, what really have you given back to our city? What really have you given back to the young vocalists that came up behind you? If Phyllis Hyman was still here, she would have been mentoring, she would have been developing, she would have been helping, she would have been fighting, she would have been doing all that shit. Not sitting around getting drunk with a nigga sucking Diddy dick to go up for a viral moment. I'm sorry. Let me keep it all the way 100. I love you, Mother Patti, but you let me down. You of all people know who I am and what I am. And not once have you spoken up for me. I guess you decided to side with Jill. But then again, y'all are all worshiping the same master. All of you. I wish you would tell the truth, Mother Patti. I wish you would tell people what it took for you to become a legend. So let me just say it now, because I've never said it before. Patti Labelle, I love you. So maybe 15 years ago, we sat in the studio, me, you, and Winona Judd, when you were working on your gospel album and you did that duet with her. And I came to Larry Gold's and we sat in the A room and we ate sushi and drank Chianti, your favorite wine. We talked about being real girls in the game. And you said, Jag, you one of the real girls. All you gotta do is just hold on. They gonna have to give you your spot. They gonna have to give you your spot. Just hold on. But what you really meant when you said hold on was hold on to the truth. That's what you meant, Mother Patti. You meant hold on to the truth. As long as you keep keeping these niggas secrets, they'll finally let you make it. That's what you meant. It was my birthday. It was one of the best birthday gifts I ever had. They called me from the studio and they said, Winona's over here with Patti and they're doing the gospel album. Come to the studio, they want to see you. And I did. You said to me, you know what? Of course Diddy gave everybody their money back because he don't want them to testify against him in the RICO case that the feds are leveling against him. It's hush money. It's hush money. Period. Now, like I was saying, Mother Patti, you told me to keep my mouth shut so they would finally let me win. Just like they told you to keep your mouth shut damn near 40 years ago, because it was the only way they was gonna let you win. You were struggling real hard to make it. Philly International Records, they had their own agenda. But what was really disgusting about what I'm about to say next, which is why I'm not going to say alleged, is because your ex-husband Armstead told me. He told me what you had to do, what you had to go through to get New Attitude, which was the record that broke you to make you everything that you became. You had a shitload of records. From Labelle and then after Labelle and even before. But no hits. Until New Attitude. And while you and Armstead were in the middle of your divorce, and I was sitting with Mike Tarsia, right there at the corner of what? 13th and Arch, 11th, 12th and Arch. It's closed now. Sigma Sound. But Armstead was walking around there drunk, and he heard us talking about you because you had a show coming up at the Dell, and we was all excited, and we couldn't wait to go. And he said, for what? I don't understand what the hype is. Why is everybody so worried about that ran through bitch? That's what your husband said about you, the father of your children. I was sitting there giving you praise, talking about how excited I was to go see one of your shows, and all he could tell me was that you was a ran through bitch. And then he went on to sit there and shame you by saying how if everybody knew that you got ran through by the Temptations and agreed not to file charges and stayed on tour with them after they ran through you and raped you, that was the deal that you made to get new attitude. That's what your husband Armstead said to me in Sigma Sound in the 90s. He couldn't even stand me giving you praise. He couldn't stand anybody giving you praise. He was so mad and bitter that you were ending your marriage to him, which, let's be honest, was a business arrangement because you knew your husband was gay the entire time. Everybody knew Armstead was gay. But he was your manager. Or was he your handler? Because he sure enough went around the streets of Philadelphia burning down your name, telling anybody who would listen how every last one of the Temptations gang raped you in that hotel room while you was on tour, and how you had to stay and finish the tour. And then that's when you got promised your #1 record, New Attitude. I am not going to say alleged because that's what your husband said to me. I was disgusted. I was disgusted that he would sit there and have the audacity to destroy you because you were cutting him out from the money. And that's what you had to do to get on, to get your #1 record. I'm sorry, Mother Patti. Wouldn't be me. Wouldn't be me. There's no way in the world that I would allow myself to be gang raped to get a #1 record. Maybe that's why you stay drunk on stage all the time, Mother Patti. Because you've been drunk. I just seen footage of you. You drank so much damn Chianti before you got out on stage that you started throwing up on yourself, Mother Patti. You did the live with Gladys Knight. Gladys burned you down because you were drunk. Maybe the reason why you showing up everywhere drunk is because you're having a hard time dealing with the fact that you had to get gang raped by the Temptations to become everything that you are. And I will not say alleged because that's what Armstead told me, that he's the one that set up the deal so you could get New Attitude and y'all could finally make it. They traumatized you and then they monetized you, Mother Patti. Y'all think about that the next time you go to the store and pick up a patty pie. Y'all think about that the next time you buy or listen to any of her music. Y'all think about that the next time you go to one of her live shows, watching her drunk, throwing up on herself live on stage. Y'all think about that. That's what she had to do. Wouldn't be me. While everybody sat around, while your husband Armstead went around calling you a whore because you were SA'd, calling you a whore. What kind of husband would find out that his wife was gang raped by celebrities and not only monetize it for his personal gain, but then run around using it as a story to defame the victim's character. I'm sure you do got a problem with supporting me, Mother Patti. I'm sure you do got a problem with supporting me. Probably makes you sick to see all the influence I have created just by telling the truth. Can you imagine what your career could have been if you had told the truth? Can you imagine what your career would be like if you had done what I'm doing and warned all the girls about the goons and goblins? But no, you didn't do that, Mother Patti. You just made money. Influence where? Let's get you out of here, you kiki bitch. Because I'm tired of you. I'm fucking tired of you. I tried to let you live, Hope. I tried to let you live. But let's see, what we gonna say about you? Ah, there we go, that works. Yep, that's what that worked. That's what that worked. Bye, Kiki. Patti Labelle is one of the biggest victims of the entertainment industry as a whole. You're not strong because you stayed silent about it and took the money. You're weak because you allowed your assault